Great rising, great being, great ending, depending on what part of the day this video reaches you. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everybody had a good, fulfilling week, a productive week, a purposeful week of, you know, achieving whatever it is you're trying to achieve in your journey and your goal. I figured today we'll switch up the feeling of the video. I kind of step outside. It's a beautiful day. Kind of switch stuff up. So I have my headsets on, so, you know, the sound, my sound, will be good in the video. You won't really be bothered by the background noises. But make sure you visit www.theurbanintellect.com to get your flyers, Urban Intellect gear. Again, great quality. It's new. We gotta transcend the hustle. And that's more about what this clothing line is. It's transcending the hustle, transcending your mind. You know, when street smarts meet street smarts meets when street smarts meet book smarts. There we go. Sorry for that tongue twister. So shout out to Bernard for all the hard work he putting in and doing with that clothing line. Today's video, I'm gonna kind of continue and pick up the vibe that I had the last couple of videos and kind of not really go off my notes and stuff like that, but just talk on you know, something I think you need as you rise into your greatness, so today we want to talk about just soaking up the present, being mindful of right now, being appreciative of where you're at right now. You know what I mean? You gotta enjoy the now moments. You gotta be able to stop, sit back, and think about how far you've come, and kind of take your mind off of, I still got this long to go, I still got this to do. No, you got to bring out all the positivity in every situation, every aspect, and kind of put more attention towards that ideal of what you're doing. Yeah, but if you don't take the time out of your journey to sit and realize the progress you're making, the breakthroughs you're having, the sacrifices you're making, and seeing the reward from those sacrifices you're making, you will get burnt out and you will lose faith in this journey. You will lose faith in it because you're blinding yourself from seeing the fruits of your labor, even if it's just little. We got to learn how to appreciate the baby steps. It's just like, look at your life now, where you are now. Could you imagine all this started? And most of us have kids, so you can really relate to this. Just imagine that you once were your child, just walking, baby steps, didn't even know how to crawl. And then think about all the mileage you've put into your life and existence, all the moves you made. You know what I mean? But the problem is, with this society, this generation, again, like I speak on previous videos, we get too blind and we get distracted from, being able to put attention into the good things that we're manifesting right now. At a point in time in my life, all this was just in my head. This was just a thought. This was just a phone conversation. To now, it's actually being manifested in my life. And you think I'm not gonna take time out of my day or time out of my journey to enjoy it? And it may be different for others. I'm talking about being in a particular place. You may be experiencing a whole different type of achievement or a whole different type of satisfaction with whatever you've gotten from your journey thus far. But that's the good thing about it. That's the good thing about going through this journey and going through this process of being great, and overcoming all the obstacles and overcoming yourself. Because sometimes, we are our biggest enemies. And I'm pretty sure it's been a time where everybody's had a time where they were supposed to be enjoying a moment or supposed to be celebrating, but they still were just distracted by what they were thinking about tomorrow or a week ahead, or okay, I got this, so what's next? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all have to take a break, relax, breathe, and recharge. But while you're recharging, it's a good thing to recharge your hope, recharge what it is that, you know, pushed you on this journey, because you can use it all up. You know, again, motivation comes in different forms and ways. So your motivation won't last forever. So you gotta keep giving yourself things to motivate you. And like I told you in the previous videos, you have to be your main motivator. And one good way to keep yourself motivated is to show yourself what you're capable of. Yeah, own that shit. Own it. Like, yeah, I did that. I achieved this. Sit back, own it, soak that up, enjoy that, because you did it. Yes, this somebody may have helped you. Yes, people may have helped you. Situation may help you. But at the end of the day, you exalted your energy into where you're at. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something you've been working hard towards or just working hard at, sometimes it's not even always a goal that we're chasing in our journey. Sometimes it's just making a change in the process of our journey. Sometimes that's more important than the actual reward, is the changes that you make during your journey. Because as you go through this journey, you will make changes, because you have to adapt to where your greatness is taking you, where you're taking you, where your manifestations are taking you, where your hopes, your goals, where love is taking you, where light is taking you. So with that being in mind, never get so caught up in the journey and so caught up in the hunt, or so hungry that you become greedy to yourself, and you start taking away from yourself and taking away from the things that you are supposed to be enjoying while you're on the journey. You know, some people hear a journey and all they think about is the grind, the grind, the grind, the grind. Yeah, we want to grind, we want to grind, we want to grind too. But at the same sense, you want to also not be so blinded, again, that you miss where you're at right now. Because it can happen, you know. I've seen it happen so many times. I've seen plenty of people who don't have a job, and then I hear what they say. They be like, let's say, I can't wait till I get a job. I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so this. I'm gonna be so that. Then I talk to them. They get a job. Then 2 days later, it's like well, 3 weeks later, they not more so happy about the job they have, because now they thinking about what they about to use their money on because of the job. You get what I'm saying? They don't really sit and soak up the fact that I got something that I really, really wanted and really, really needed, and they manifest it. But and because we think so far ahead in the future, it's almost overlooked, and it's almost looked at as that was supposed to happen. Nothing is supposed to happen. Nothing is supposed to happen. People's energy and people's intention makes things happen. People's thoughts create things to happen. Nothing's supposed to happen. So when you come up with an idea or something that you have in your mind, and then you start to see it manifesting, or you do manifest it, oh yeah, soak that up, because you did that. You did that. That was your efforts. That was your thought, your creativity, your energy that took that and manifest whatever situation or whoever, whatever person, whatever thing into your life. But if you're not gonna be grateful for them things, the universe, it has ways to take those things from you and show you how you should appreciate those things. You know, speaking like example of that is the job. I was the person who would always talk about, man, I just want a good job that's this, and then I'll be happy. And then I got one of the best jobs in Indianapolis, and yeah, at first it was good until I still was broke. And being broke is really a mentality thing, because it's all about what you think you're rich in. But because I was plugged into this matrix, or this in a certain set way of living, I was still chasing life a certain way that wasn't productive to me being happy, you know? So I didn't really have time to really sit and really just enjoy the fact that, hey, I got a good job. Don't get me wrong. I thought on it. Yeah, I thought on it. It was days I'm like, I'm glad I got this job, but I really didn't think of how much I appreciated the job, getting the job. That's what I'm talking about. Not having the job. I'm talking about getting the job. A lot of people don't appreciate the moment when they get something, because we're thinking about what can we get next so much. So just appreciative of the things that you get during your journey, and the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry. The processes you're making. We'll just roll with that, because it did not have to happen. You did not have to manifest it like that, you know. That the person you wanted to become, you did not have to become it. You put energy in becoming that, good or bad. Whether you know you're doing it or you don't know you're doing it, whether somebody else is encouraging you or someone else is encouraging who you're becoming, the fact of the matter is you're putting action and you're putting energy in towards feeding that. So again, on this Friday, hopefully it's a beautiful day wherever you are. Just appreciate today. Appreciate today for where you're at and where you done came from yesterday, yesterweek, yestermonth, yesteryear. And just imagine and reset and recharge where you want to keep going. If you want to change direction, you want to, you know what I mean? Think about that. Recharge yourself. Give yourself some more, some more time to, you know, soak up the true essence of what life is. Because life isn't always about, moving, constantly going. Life is about being able to sit, relax, and soak up this, the beauty of this, the calm of this, the light of this, the vibration of that. I think if we do more of that, we start to heal ourselves from the inside out instead of trying to heal ourselves outside in, you know. It's a such thing as your soul being sick and ill. You gotta detox it. Can't nothing detox your soul like the universe, where the essence of where your soul resides. The energy. It's all energy. So enjoy your Friday. Be great. Never settle. And make sure you're doing all you can to appreciate the fruits of the work you've been putting in towards this journey, and knowing that you the best. Nothing matters. Nobody else's opinion, nothing. No. It's you. You got that. So don't ever feel like you don't. Don't ever feel like don't ever feel like you're not making progress. Don't ever feel like you're not being your best. Don't ever feel like you're not great. Don't ever feel like you don't deserve to be great. Those are all our rights as soul beings. That is our right. So, as always, I'll catch you next time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure, as always, you share this with somebody that you feel needs to be, touched in a moving way or in a positive way, or you feel like this may be for them. And if somebody tags you in this, don't take it in the wrong way, because if they did, they cared enough and they love you. Be great.